Welcome to this Premier Training revision video that takes a look at basis periods. We've already seen that sole traders pay income tax on their profits. We've also seen that the financial year, the 6th of April to the following 5th of April, does not necessarily coincide with a sole trader's accounting period. A sole trader can choose any date they want to be the end of their accounting year. And since a sole trader will pay tax according to the financial year, there has to be some way to reconcile the profits in the accounting period with the payment of tax for the financial year. Since the financial year is the 6th of April to the 5th of April, there have to be rules to decide when the tax is due for an accounting period of, say, the 1st of October to the 30th of September. The first financial year for which tax is due is the financial year in which the business starts. So if the business started on the 1st of December 2019, then the tax will be due on profits between the 1st of December 2019 and the 5th of April 2020. This is known as the first basis period, and you'll need to time apportion the profits for the first 4 months. If the profits for the year to the 30th of November 2020 are £21,000, then the tax due for the 2019 to 2020 financial year will be £21,000 divided by 12 multiplied by 4, which equals £7,000. HMRC will accept whole months even though the basis period here is really 4 months and 5 days. So now, let's look at the second financial year. The second basis period will be the 12 months up to the end of the accounting period, which ends in the second financial year. In this example, the same accounting year, the 1st of December 2019 to the 30th of November 2020, ends in the second financial year. Therefore, the second basis period will be for the 12 months between the 1st of December 2019 and the 30th of November 2020, and tax will be due on the whole £21,000. You may have noticed that the period the 1st of December 2019 to the 5th of April 2020 have now been taxed twice. These are known as overlap profits. So here we have overlap profits of £7,000 relating to the 1st of December 2019 to the 5th of April 2020. These overlap profits can only be reclaimed either when the business decides to change its year end or when the business ceases. Now let's move to the next financial year, the 2021 to 22 year, which begins on the 5th of April 2021. And we'll have another accounting year. We can see that this accounting year ends in the 2021 to 22 financial year. So our basis period for 2021 to 22 is the 12 months ending the 30th of November 2021. And you can perhaps see that the following years will follow the same pattern. So far, we've dealt with accounting periods which are all 12 months. However, a business may produce short or long accounting periods for the first year. For example, a business which starts on the 1st of January may feel that having a year end on the 31st of December is a bit inconvenient. So the business will produce a long or short first accounting period so that a suitable year end is reached. We'll start by looking at a short first accounting period. Let's take a business which starts on the 1st of January 2020, but where the owner decides that a suitable year end would be at the end of August. In this case, the business will have a first accounting period of 8 months, the 1st of January to the 31st of August. We start off, as always, with the first basis period being from the start of business to the 5th of April. Remember that the financial year in which the first profits will be taxed will be the financial year in which the business starts. So if the profits for the period to the 31st of August were £18,000, the profits to be taxed would be £18,000 divided by 8 multiplied by 3, which is £6,750. And we're dividing by 8 here because the accounting period is 8 months long. You'll notice that the method of determining the first basis period is the same, no matter how long the first accounting period is. The problem comes in the second financial year because the accounting period is not 12 months long. We need a basis period for the first 12 months of the business. Therefore, you'll need to borrow 4 months of profit from the next accounting period. The basis period will then be the 1st of January 2020 to the 31st of December 2020. If the profits for the accounting period for the 12 months to August 2021 are £28,500, then the profits for the second year will be £18,000 from the first 8 months and £28,500 divided by 12 multiplied by 4, which is £9,500 from the second accounting period. The total is therefore £27,500. As before, there will be overlap profits. And this time it's for the period the 1st of January 2020 to the 5th of April 2020, which is £6,750, the amount we calculated for the first basis period. Now let's look at the third financial year. Here, the accounting period ending in this financial year is the accounting period the 1st of September 2020 to the 31st of August 2021. This is a 12-month accounting period, so this will be the basis period in which the profits were £28,500. There's one point to note here in that the 4 months of this accounting period have been taxed before. It was the 4 months we borrowed for the second basis period. This means that we have a second set of overlap profits, which is £9,500 from the second basis period. A business may also decide to have a long first accounting period. Let's take an example of a business with a first accounting period from the 1st of October 2019 to the 31st of December 2020. 15 months in total. As always, the first basis period is from the beginning of trade until the 5th of April. Let's assume that the profit for the 15 months is £22,500. So the profits for the first basis period from the 1st of October 2019 to the 5th of April 2020, which is 6 months, will be calculated as £22,500 divided by 15 multiplied by 6, which is £9,000. Now let's look to see if the accounting period ends in the next financial year. In this case, we can see that it does. So our next basis period will be the 12 months ending the 31st of December 2020. And profits will be calculated as £22,500 divided by 15 multiplied by 12, which is £18,000. This time, the overlap profits won't be the full amount covered in basis period 1. As the second basis period started on the 1st of January, the overlap profits will start on the 1st of January. The calculation of the overlap profit will be £22,500 divided by 15 multiplied by 3, which is £4,500. Now let's move on to the next financial year. The next set of accounts should be for a 12-month period. We can see that this period ends in the next financial year, So we'll use this accounting period for the third basis period. And there won't be any further overlap profits as none of this accounting period has been taxed before. There's now just one final example, and this is where the first accounting period is so long that there's no year end in the second financial year. In this example, the first accounting period is for 20 months, the 1st of January 2020 to the 31st of August 2021. As always, the first basis period will be from the start of trade until the 5th of April. If the 20-month accounts show a profit of £52,000, then the basis period profit will be £52,000 divided by 20 multiplied by 3, which is £7,800. The next financial year doesn't have an accounting year end, so we must use a basis period which is the same as the financial year. That is, the 6th of April 2020 to the 5th of April 2021. It's calculated as £52,000 divided by 20 multiplied by 12, which is £31,200. And you'll have noticed that there aren't any overlap profits yet. Now let's move on to the third financial year. And this time we do have a year end in the financial year. So we use the 12-month period ending the 31st of August 2021 as the third basis period. And the calculation is £52,000 divided by 20 multiplied by 12, which is £31,200. This time the overlap profits will be from the 1st of September 2020 to the 5th of April 2021. This is a 7-month period and is £52,000 divided by 20 multiplied by 7, which is £18,200. Basis periods will almost certainly crop up in your assessment, so it's important you understand them and can calculate them. And you may find it easier to remember if you go through this video again and learning each case separately by stopping the video at the appropriate point. I hope you found this video helpful, and thanks for watching.